Latest in sports is Baba Tano, again with the GFA presidential race.
Obviously, Daniel, today we begin on a litigation note as an Accra High Court has dismissed an injunction application by one of the contenders in the Ghana Football Association regional chairmanship race. Now, his name is Roy Arthur. He filed a motion in court on Friday afternoon to stop the election, which is supposed to start next week. The football administrator challenged why the normalization committee excluded him from contesting. Joy Sports' Benedict Owusu was in court and he joins us live with details. Hi, Benedict. Good afternoon to you. Can you tell us how events unfolded today in court?
All right, okay. So what happened was that Roy Arthur, who is the plaintiff and his legal representative, actually failed to turn up in court this morning at the Accra High Court, that's Commercial Court 7. And the GFA, they were duly represented by Mr. Now Noti, who happens to be a member of the Normalization Committee. His Lordship Justice Eric Taberfor, who presided on the case, said the application was not properly filed. That was one by the plaintiff. He also mentioned that it didn't exhaust the remedies available under the FA statute. He also added that the risk filed by Roy did not state any of the clauses breached by the Federation under the election regulations. Then the defendant's lawyer, that's now Odupole, prayed the court to award damages worth 3,000 Ghana cedis on the basis of an affidavit she filed in opposition, even though it was an expert. And then Justice Bafo rather awarded a cost of 2,000 Ghana against Roy Arthur, who is the plaintiff.
So, Benedict, are we safe if we say that the elections will proceed next week as initially stipulated?
Well, the FA are going ahead with their process. Last Friday, they did a balloting. Whatever they have to do to make sure that the process comes up on October 25, that's exactly what they are doing. In terms of legal matters, you never know. Maybe by today, someone can also come up with something. So until then, we just have to wait and see what happens.
Thank you very much, Benedict, reporting from the Accra High Court. Now, let's still stay with football politics. And Wilfred Kwekose is certainly not giving up after his disqualification and appeal was thrown out. He's moved to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, to seek justice. The former RFA chairman for Western Region, Kojo Yanka, insists Palmer going to CAS is the right thing to do.
This is football. The way you people use your mind to interpret things in football, football is not about using your mind, though. It's about using the law, the regulations, and the statutes. You have the right to appeal. If you appeal and you lose, you have the right to go to CAS. After CAS, it's just like court. You go to High Court, you lose. You go to Appeals Court, you go to Supreme Court, you lose. It's final. So he has the. I don't know why people will say, why is Palmer going to CAS for the purposes of football? For the purposes of football, that's why he's going to CAS. That's why he's not resorting to court. Because we don't go to court, we use the football process for our cases. So if somebody goes to court, the person is rather not being fair to the association. You have to pass through the right processes, and that is exactly what Palmer is doing. It's very offensive, but if he goes to CAS, I mean, people will be disgraced. That's very true. The people will be disgraced.
Now, this is a year that many Ghanaian football loving fans would want to banish from their memories for good, because the heartache continued as the Black Stars B failed to defend their Wafu Cup of Nations. Now, Ghana lost 3-1 to host Senegal on penalties after the game ended 1-1 in extra time. Poor kicks from Justice Blay and Augustin Okwa gave the Senegalese their first Wafu trophy. Head coach Maxwell Konedu has expressed disappointment over Ghana's failure to defend the title.
Thank you very much, and we have to thank our fans back home for disappointing them. Though we played our best, but I think it wasn't just enough. We didn't disgrace ourselves. I think the boys did their best, and we are happy with the performance of the team so far. I think losing in the finals on penalties, I think is not too bad. Yeah, they scored and we replied. But we thought that we could win the game. We brought on some guys that could score goals and could play penalties as well. But it's just unfortunate that our kicks were not too good today.
Thank you very much, Coach.
There's more if you log on to myjoyonline.com/sports. Well, Daniel, Max Okunidi says he wants to thank Ghanaians for disappointing them, but I mean, it's all good. You know what he wants to say.
That's mischief. But what we want to thank you, Baba, but you have not disappointed us in any way. Up next is World News. Stay with us.